KTAR, Eyes on Parenting.
Kids these days, am I doing enough? Am I doing too much? This is KTAR's Eyes on Parenting. I'm Corbin Carson. Today we're talking about diets for little kids. I brought an expert with me. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell people what you do?
Thank you. I'm Corbin. I'm Jessica Lehman. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm a lecturer at Arizona State University in the nutrition program.
All right, so diets for kids. Is this a thing? What is it? Some things that kids or some diets that kids should be concerned with?
Sure. So really, when I think of diet, I think of a way of eating, just a pattern of eating. So I don't necessarily think it's a weight loss diet or a low sugar diet. But for kids, the main thing to remember is balance and nutrient rich. So kids should be getting a lot of different kinds of foods, and that's always a challenge for parents of, kids who maybe are a little picky, but to try to introduce new vegetables and fruits and different flavors, different textures, just different kinds of foods. It's a really important way to get them started on, developing a healthy diet really for the rest of their lives.
So what about teens? Should parents still be monitoring? I know my teen, once he learned that Jack in the Box was open or McDonald's, or not to pick on any one fast food, but once he learned that was available, he was trying to constantly eat it. Should we be stepping in on that?
Sure. Well, so you know what? Ideally, parents are still the gatekeepers, and parents still should kind of have an eye on what's going on, especially if, you're giving them the money to go out to eat, then, you definitely have the right to know what they're eating. And really, any fast food restaurant, there are healthier choices that they could be making. So it's okay to go indulge, but just to kind of maybe give some guidance on what the healthier choices on those menus would be great. And also to remember that teens are growing. Tweens and teens are still growing. They need those nutrients. So this is where they can get too many calories from salt, or sorry, not salt, because salt doesn't have calories, but sugars and extra fats, and they're crowding out all those nutrient-rich choices. They still need their vegetables, fruits, their whole grains. They need their lean proteins, legumes, and they still need that bone-building calcium.
So what are some quick ideas for scheduling meals around sports practices and where I have these busy lives? What are some good ideas for that?
So planning ahead is the key, and I would say anybody who's busy really knows that planning ahead is the key to success. And you have a bunch of kids. I've got 3 boys who are all busy and involved in their activities, and so especially I think it's important to know what's going to come up ahead and have some ready-made meals and snacks, literally ready to grab, ready to pack in a lunchbox with ice packs, since this is Arizona, and just really have a plan. So it's not left up to the last minute, and that's kind of when desperate choices happen.
Fast food happens. I know for us, we my wife, I think I mentioned this to you. My wife likes to cook on Sundays, and she just packs it all in. So
that's
and then
great.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that is a lifesaver. And my husband and I try to do that as well. Just try to make a few batches of things just to have, whether it's pasta, rice, lots of vegetables, roast some salmon, cook some chicken, at least have a plan, and then have a few kind of emergency meals that we always know you can fall back on.
Well, give me some tips. Give me some quick, before we let people go, give me some quick breakfast, healthy breakfast tips and quick weekday dinner tips.
So, all right, so quick tips. Okay, so things that you can just grab and honestly that don't require much preparation at all. I actually really like eggs as a fallback. Great source of protein, and it can be combined with lots of different ingredients. Eggs and toast, eggs and rice. Slice up some fruit, done. So don't be afraid to go for a brinner, like breakfast for dinner kind of meal, as long as it's still well balanced and has, something plant related, some plant food, some protein, and it's really fine to just throw in a glass of milk for extra calcium and protein.
Perfect. Any others?
Oh yes, I have so many.
I was about to say.
Well, you know what? I like overnight oatmeal is a great, make ahead breakfast, and so and I've been spreading the gospel of overnight oatmeal because I think it's such a great, well-rounded, fiber-rich and protein-rich choice, and it can be customized for different palates, different taste buds. So I take half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of milk, half a cup of yogurt, and you can use any kind of milk, any kind of yogurt. Mix it all together. I like to add some kind of nut butter, like peanut butter, for protein and flavoring, and I do add maple syrup or date syrup, and you can add dried fruit, chia seeds, any kind of nuts and seeds, and in the morning you can add fresh fruit, whatever. So it's really a great choice, and you can make many different servings and have them all ready for several days in a row.
Perfect. I'm getting hungry. Well, there you have it. This has been KTAR's Eyes on Parenting. I'm Corbin Carson, father of 4, 2 in college, 1 in first grade, one
impressed.
working her way out of diapers. Chances are I'm facing something you're facing. If so, hit me up on Twitter. Maybe I can help. I'd like to thank Jessica for joining us. We'll see you next time, folks.